Hello, history buffs. Welcome to White Rabbit's History Stories, where history is a hop and a skip away. Today, we're taking our time machine back to one of the most explosive events in American history, the Boston Tea Party. And no, it's not a party with cakes and balloons. Grab your tricorn hats and let's sail back to 1773. Watch your step. It's time for History LOL. Our story begins in Boston, where the American colonists were mad, really mad. Like, someone ate the last cookie, mad. And what were they mad about? Taxes. Not the fun kind like on a board game. The British were taxing everything: paper, paint, glass, and worst of all, tea, even rubber ducks. Imagine having to pay extra for your favorite drink. Outrageous, right? Like paying extra for a hug from your teddy bear. Enter the Sons of Liberty, led by Samuel Adams. Not the root beer guy, but the revolutionary guy. No foam hats here. These folks had had enough of the British shenanigans. Time to put on their superhero capes. So they came up with a plan as wild as a pirate adventure.
Listen up, lads and lasses. We'll sneak onto the British ships dressed as Mohawk Indians and dump all that tea into the harbor. Just don't trip. It'll be the biggest tea party Boston has ever seen. And no one's invited.
On the night of December 16th, 1773, the Sons of Liberty boarded the ships, the Dartmouth, the Eleanor, and the Beaver. Or as I call them, the SS Silly Fleet. They tossed 342 chests of tea into the icy waters of Boston Harbor.
Cannonball!
That's 92,000 pounds of tea. Enough to fill a swimming pool. The British were not amused. They were more like,
"What the tea?"
The next morning, the harbor was a sea of soggy tea leaves, perfect for making tea angels. The Boston Tea Party was a huge turning point. Boom! It fueled the fire for the American Revolution. And maybe some marshmallows too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more White Rabbit's history stories. Until next time, keep laughing and keep learning. Oh wait, there's more. I almost forgot. Before the Boston Tea Party, the colonists held meetings to discuss their grievances. Imagine a town meeting with giant quills. They debated and argued, with some saying,
"No more tea!"
It was like a giant tea tantrum. Meanwhile, across the ocean, the British Parliament was busy passing more taxes and wearing funny wigs. The colonists wrote letters to the king, but their pleas were ignored. Talk about a giant ink blot. So, they marked their calendars for December 16th, 1773, the day of the big tea dump. They even practiced their tea dumping skills, with giant teacups, of course. And when the day came, they were ready to make a splash. The British soldiers were confused. They didn't see that coming. The colonists celebrated their victory with giant teabag hats. And this event pointed the way to the future, a future of freedom. The Boston Tea Party was just the beginning of a revolution. Thanks for joining us on this historical adventure. And remember, history is always just a hop and a skip away. See you next time.